Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I'll be featuring a new game called yet another Zombie Survivors. It's technically not a new game, but it's still currently in early access. So it's basically a game where it's a roguelike game, and you're basically supposed to defend against hordes of zombies. And it's sort of like a bullet hell sort of shoot 'em up survival roguelike kind of style of game. So basically you have like skill trees and stuff to sort of give you like a sense of progression throughout the rounds of play that you have. So when you first start the game, you basically have a choice of the survivors you want to start with. So this is essentially your main character for the run, and you can have up to 3 different characters. So currently there are actually 8 characters in the game. The 8th character is actually just introduced in the recent patch. I still have not unlocked the 8th character yet, but it's quite a big grind for it. I'm not really grinding mainly this game for per se. So just a quick rundown of how the characters work. So basically each character, as you can see from the skill tree on the left, they basically have a starter default weapon, which is for the sword is a pistol. And then after 4 levels, the 5th time you upgrade the pistol, it actually upgrades to a new tier, which is the SMG. And when after 4 upgrades again, you are upgrade to the next tier, and then you have a choice between 3 final weapons for the final tier itself. So you have like the assault rifle, you have the sniper rifle, and you have the grenade launcher. So obviously assault rifle is like a fast shooting single target. The sniper rifle is a slow shooting, high damaging single target. And then the grenade launcher is basically for AoE. Then you have also abilities or skills. For the sword, you have basically a grenade throw, a grenade trail, a helicopter strike, which is basically calling down a helicopter to bombard an area for you. Then you have a ricochet, which makes his attacks have a chance to bounce. And then you have automatic turrets, which set up turrets to automatically shoot for you. Then of course, as you go to the 5th level of each upgrade, they also have evolutions similar to the main weapon itself. So there are 2 different types of evolutions for each skill. You see it through the run later, but basically, yeah, you basically have 4 skills, and then you have evolutions for each skill and weapon. And then you also have synergies, which is basically synergies when you pick certain characters together for your run. So for example, the SWAT and the engineer have a grenade trail. Basically, it upgrades the SWAT's grenade trail here, his skill, which throws grenades, and it actually gives him a chance to throw EMP grenades as well, which is actually the engineer's skill. If you can see over here, here's the EMP grenade over here. So for me personally, I have not unlocked a lot of characters yet. So as you can see, basically I've not grinded for every single character yet. So some skills only are still locked. But basically I've been usually maining SWAT as my main character. So because he is the most, I guess, brain dead and the most straightforward character to use. So you can see that he's basically almost all his upgrades are already upgraded for me. But yeah, so I'll just show you how a typical run would go by. So I'll just go with SWAT for now. I'll just go with the basic map. So there are currently 3 maps in the game. In the recent update, they mentioned that they are looking for a potential 4th map, and that will be their priority for the next update itself. So we have something to look forward to, which is a new map. Currently there are only 3 maps, but each map has their own sort of gimmick and like their own elites and stuff like that, and you'll see later. So we just go with the basic, which is the isolated city. Then when you go in, after you select the map, you basically have a choice between 4 different modes. So the default is basically just survive for 20 minutes. And then the run will end after 20 minutes. And basically as long as you survive for 20 minutes and the timer hit 20 minutes, you will have completed the run. You have basically essentially finished it and won. Endless also is 20 minutes. It also is up to basically if you hit the 20-minute mark, you basically won the run, but the run will not end automatically as compared to default. So Endless is a run that allows you to go as far as possible to see how far your build can get you. Then Hardcore mode is basically it's half the duration, but the enemies are significantly stronger than default or Endless. So the difficulty actually ramps up very fast because there is a shorter timer. Then there is Extermination mode, which is basically a wave-based mode. So you have to clear each wave before the next wave would spawn. So there is no time limit for it, it's wave-based. And then there is a one-hit mode, which is you survive for 5 minutes or longer, and then basically you die in one hit. Currently, I've not completed one hit, but it's quite a gimmicky mode, I guess. But I've not been able to complete it because I always make some careless mistakes during the 5 minutes and end up making me lose the run. So we'll just go with a default mode for now. So when you pick the map and the default mode, you will now come to badges. So this is one thing that wasn't shown, but you will see this in the skill tree itself. So each character has 3 badges, and I've not unlocked most of them. So these 2 are actually for the tank, which is the red color badge here you see, but I only unlocked 1 of them. So these are basically badges that can influence your run and give you potential stats or potentially more EXP and stuff to have more skill points to add your skill tree and stuff like that. So for me, I picked the Hunter badge, which is Huntress badge, which is attack speed and movement speed, as you can see from here. Then I picked the 2 Engineer badges, which is cooldown reduction for your weapon and your abilities, and also for area greater AoE and duration of your skills. And then I picked the EXP modifier to be able to get skills faster so that I get more EXP, and also luck to have higher chance to get higher rarity upgrades. Then you basically choose within 3 modes, so basically each mode increases the Horde's health and damage, and also potentially their speed itself, and also makes the run harder by increasing the elite spawn chance. But it also gives you a greater rewards for it in a sense. So specialization and cash modifiers are basically specialization is your skill tree itself for specific characters. So it's for example I'm playing SWAT right now. So SWAT will basically get a 200% increase in his EXP boost, a 200% EXP instead. And then the cash modifier is basically for the general skill tree for which affects all your characters, no matter who you pick. So we just start the run for now, and you'll see how the run goes. So it starts with SWAT, as I've selected SWAT as the main character. You can see there's an EXP bar at the top with the timer there. There's a health bar. There's also the this is basically the money. So when I hit the goal of 11,800, I basically gain a level or skill point for my general skill tree. Then you can see there's also enemies with a red aura around them, which is basically they are much stronger enemies and they are much harder to take down. As you can see, I'm shooting so many bullets and it's still not dying. So this is, I think, something that is difficulty specific. I think if you were to play the easiest difficulty, there wouldn't be this red color enemies that spawn. Okay, it's pretty bad because the red enemies are not dying, so I'm having some difficulty killing the mobs. Okay, so the goal early game is to basically get, I guess, some levels to be able to get more. To get more skills. So for example, now I have an option of pistol, grenade trail, or ricochet. So ricochet, of course, would be dependent on my pistol itself. So as of now, my pistol is still very weak, so I wouldn't take ricochet. I'll probably take grenade trail, just to have somewhat more of damage to be able to at least wave clear these mobs. As you can see, the horde is getting quite bad. So I'm going for helicopter strike for even more AoE again. And now we got the turret. So now we have all of our basic abilities at least level 1, which is really good. Now we'll get helicopter strike again. And one thing you'll probably notice is that so you can see that I I've just used the turret and also the helicopter, but after I pick the turret and the helicopter, it uses the helicopter and the turret again. Which means that even if you have just used the ability and it's on cooldown, if you were to take the skill again, it actually refreshes the cooldown of the skill. So it will use the, you will be able to use the skill again once you used it already. So it's looking pretty good for now. And as you can see, my turret is now level 4, so if I were to get the option of the turret again, it will actually offer me evolution choices for the turret. And this is basic, and you can see here, this is a survivor SOS signal. So this is my option to be able to get another survivor into my team. So I can have up to 3 survivors. So I'm given 2 options, which is currently engineer and a huntress. And then I'm giving the third option, which is liberate, which is to not take the survivor into my team, but I'll get a free level up and also 1800 gold. So basically, you take liberate if you want to maximize or max your sword skills for now, because the more you take huntress or engineer, you will also see the huntress and engineer skills in your options whenever you level up. But for now, I think I need I think my sword skills are pretty high level enough already, so I'll just take another survivor. So I'll take engineer. The engineer is pretty good at AoE. So currently my sword's main weapon will probably be my bossing skill. Okay, so now I've taken a gear crate. As you can see, I have 8 slots, so I can take up to 8 different gears. And basically they'll give me an option of 4 different options of gears to take from. I think I'll probably take buckshot roulette. It's between buckshot roulette and solar panel, I think, because solar panel, you see, every time when I crit, I have a 50% chance to reduce my cooldowns by 0.1 second. And it's really good for someone like Sword who shoots a lot of times. Whereas buckshot roulette is I guess it's just weapon cooldown reduction, so I'll have less downtime because my characters will have to reload at a certain point. Okay, I'll try to max out the helicopter for now. So I have my turret and my helicopter strike at level 4, so both of them can be evolved. Okay, so like you can see, I basically given the option to evolve my turret and my helicopter strike. So my helicopter strike, essentially it's like an augmentation to your skill. So my helicopter strike basically does a line, it shoots zombies in a line, a linear pattern. Then with this augmentation, it actually allows my helicopter strike to also shoot enemies near where my character is, so I may not be in that line, but the helicopter would still shoot where I am. But I have another option, which is to have my turrets have explosive bullets, but for now I'll take the helicopter strike, because I actually do want the other option for the automatic turrets. Another thing to note is also, okay, so I've been offered the taunts for the turrets. So now my turrets, I will spawn 3 different turrets and the turrets will actually taunt the zombies for me. And so another thing that you might have noticed is that there is this bar below my ESP bar, this small little bar here, the top left. This is basically my military training upgrades. So you see, I've taken a military training perk of upgrade, and now it increased to half. So it actually takes 4 different military upgrades to get 1 military upgrade, or 1 military perk, I guess. Not really sure how to call it, but you get what I mean. It's basically 1 upgrade. So now I'm at 3/4, so I need 1 more. I can see one more at the top. Electric turrets, or upgrade my main weapon. think that electric towers are pretty good because at evolution, the electric towers basically can either freeze enemies or taunt enemies, which will also work alongside my turrets to taunt even more enemies. But the engineer's weapon and max is also very good AoE, so I'll probably just take the weapon first. Because currently I already have the turrets to taunt for me. Now I'll go for the military upgrade so you'll see what I mean. Yeah, so basically military upgrades are increase in stats for either your team or your specific character. So I'll take EXP modifier because this is for the team itself and it's quite early in the run. Oh, I see a magnet pickup also. I'll just keep upgrading my sword's main weapon for now because the pistol is basically very weak and the zombies are getting quite tough to kill. So I want to essentially evolve my main weapon for now to get a slightly increase in DPS output. Can take one level of ricochet, but I will probably not upgrade ricochet anymore after the first level. Offering me ricochet again, so I'll just take taser instead. So currently the run is still pretty decent for now because I've managed to get most of my upgrades on sword. So for now the zombies are being held back by most of my skills, but it will get pretty hectic later on into the run. Currently now it's at 5 minutes, so I'm 1/4 through the run already. Let's take grenade to be able to evolve the grenade. I picked up ooh. Okay, I'll take the domino upgrade. I'll upgrade the taser again. So I got a third survivor now. And ooh, pyro or tank. I think both are very good. Pyro is a very good close quarter fighter, and he does a lot of burning damage, so he is my sort of elemental damage character. I think I'll probably go tank because tank is just pretty insane once you max him up. There's also a gear crate here. Oh, there's a boss. Oh, weapon attack speed or crit damage. I think I'll probably go crit damage here because it's damage overall, it's not just my weapon. I'll take one level of saw blades, so I have at least 2 saw blades because I've upgraded my saw blades to have +1 count. So this boss is quite simple, it basically just keeps locking onto you and then he dashes like a bull. So you just have to basically keep moving to dodge his skills. Okay, I managed to evolve the Tesla, or the taser gun I mean. Now it's a Tesla gun. So now he does sort of a bigger AoE to mobs around me. I see a military upgrade. I'm gonna go for it because I'm going to get an upgrade. Okay, weapon crit chance, ability damage, weapon damage, probably ability damage on sword. Upgrade his main weapon. So now if I see the main weapon again, it will be an evolution to the UZ. As you can see right now, there are a lot of elites spawning because it's later in the run, and basically they are quite annoying to take care of. So I do need some sort of more single target damage currently because I have a lot of AoE but not really a lot of dedicated single target damage. Currently it's only sword main, sword's main weapon and also the tank's main weapon. Ooh, I think I'll go for a EMP grenade. Go for electric because this benefits engineer because he uses electricity. Upgrade the saw blade, so now I have 3 saw blades. Once the saw blade is evolved, it's actually really good because it essentially sort of forms like a barrier that kills enemies around you. Okay, I managed to upgrade my main weapon for sword, so now I've used the SMG, which is the UZ. So now I have a significantly higher DPS output on sword, and hopefully I can upgrade it again to be able to reach the assault rifle tier. Then I have a lot of single target damage. Just upgrade again. Currently you can see that I have a lot of AoE damage, but I'm lacking in the single target field. It's still okay for now. Okay, so now that I have a SOS signal, because I have 3 survivors, it essentially is just a free liberate. So it's just a free level with go every time I take the SOS signal. Kill this boss real quick. The run is looking pretty decent for now, but it's still 8 minutes, so it could get much worse real quick. Upgrade the SMG to max. You can see the game is actually, oh, okay, I managed to evolve my weapon again. You can see the game is actually really satisfying to play. You sort of just see everything exploding, see the zombies just exploding and getting melted by basically your skills and your weapons. I see a gear crit, so I'm gonna go for it. Weapon attack speed. Probably go for crit chance. So this is basically based on how many survivors I have, which is 3 now. So at 3 I have a 15% crit chance bonus. And because I took the crit damage chance beforehand, it's actually really good for me. Ooh, ability crit damage on sword. Just getting more levels to be able to upgrade our weapons and stuff. Okay, we're close to the 10-minute mark, which is the halfway mark. Let's try to take out any elites or bosses that we see first. Okay, so one thing I didn't sort of talk about is basically you can see in each skill that you are offered, there are actually damage tags at the bottom which relate to the skill itself. So damage tags are actually at the top, as you can see. So kinetic the kinetic damage tag is basically mainly from the sword character itself. Most of his skills are kinetic. So there's some characters that have like different damage tags, like the minefield has kinetic, the minefield has explosive. Then the saw blade itself is a bleeding or slashing damage tag. And basically these damage tags have like perks to them when you have reached a certain amount of them. So currently Kinetic gives me a 32% chance to inflict injure on enemies hit, and it basically increases the damage received on the enemy by 24%. And basically the enemies also do less damage to me when they are injured. So basically when Sword hits an enemy, he will have a chance to apply this debuff on them, which makes them take more damage and do less damage. So when you are picking certain skills, it might be useful to branch out the skills, to branch into other damage tags as well, because there are some gear upgrades that actually depend on you having 3 or more in each tag to give you more stats. So it's worth it to actually branch out, but it's also worth it to specialize in a few tags to be able to get that 10 or more bonus stat on the tag itself. But for me personally, I don't really look at the damage tags really too much. I essentially just go for the skills itself over the damage tag, because there are certain skills that I don't really like, and there are certain skills that I actually do like a lot. For example, these Saw Blades, look at how amazing these Saw Blades are right now, and they are not even evolved yet. But they are currently already doing a lot of work to prevent me from getting surrounded or mobbed by the horde itself. Hopefully, I am aiming for the more Saw Blades upgrade. Okay, so this is the upgrade that I didn't want, so I'll probably just banish it. And then I'll just get an electric turret, because I probably want to max the electric turret too. I'll try to go for the SOS signal. There we go. No Saw Blade. We'll go for Assault Rifle again. See a gear crate. We just go for the gear crate real quick, and then we'll go for the magnet upgrade. The magnet pickup. Ooh, oh, solar panel. Wow, these 3 are amazing. Without the snowflake, of course. I think I'll go for ability cooldown. So I do have crit chance. Okay, so now we've gotten the Saw Blade upgrade. So this essentially doubles my Saw Blade drones by making an additional ring of Saw Blades. So now I have 12 Saw Blades, as you can see here. This is amazing. I have essentially achieved like the game-winning skill tree essentially with just this Saw Blade. This is so good. Of course, now it's more of a not screwing up the run instead of trying to survive. Like previously, it was like doing my best to try to win the round, but now it's like I just try to not lose. Because the run is essentially already won, in my opinion. Just go for more Fury Unleashed. Upgrade his shotgun. So the tank's max upgraded weapon is also really amazing. So I'm trying to aim for it as well. There's a Killing Frenzy. See this star symbol here is basically a Killing Frenzy power up, which gives me a significantly higher fire rate and I think reload rate as well if I were to pick it up. So I'm just probably gonna wait here for a boss to spawn and I'll pick it up. I guess I'll keep going for Fury Unleashed. I'll just go pick up the military upgrade real quick, because I am going to get another level of it again. There we go. I'll take health regen because I am scared that I make mistakes too much. But usually I get almost a perfect run and then I just zone out for a second. I get hit by a boss or something, and now I'm like 10% HP left and I basically lost the run. So the health regen would help a lot. Because currently I think I only have a base of around 9 HP per second regen, and with the upgrade I basically have 15, which is quite a significant amount. So we are at the 13 minute mark right now, so we are doing pretty good. Get another gear. Ooh, I could go for smooth moves, which is defensive. But it does help me survive, but it's only for projectiles, so maybe not. I think I'll reroll here, or maybe I'll go for a crab. Crab is crit chance. Okay, I'll just go for crab for now. I'll save my rerolls just in case. Okay, the Blink Frenzy is expiring, so I'll just stick it. As you can see, I keep taking random damage, sort of random damage, but I mean, obviously it's because there's stuff that I'm not seeing on the floor. Like, see, like when the zombies these zombies explode, they actually leave behind a trail of like acid, which if you not pay attention, you just walk into it and you'll take damage. Upgrade shotgun. So getting health regen is actually not the worst thing. Of course, if you were to get offensive stats, it will actually help you kill zombies faster, and you know, if you kill zombies faster, then there's a less chance that you actually take damage from said zombie. But personally, I think that I'm already killing them really fast. It's just that it's more of I'm afraid to make mistakes, so I'll take the health regen and defensive stats to basically prevent me from losing the round of nowhere. Okay, nice, we managed to max out the assault rifle. So the sword is essentially already done. All his skills, as you can see, all his skills are already maxed, except for his ricochet, which I don't think I'm going to upgrade at all. Another killing frenzy, but there's no boss currently, so I'll just leave it there for now. So just a little side note. You see, the reason why I don't take ricochet is because ricochet for me right now, at its base level, which is level 1, it actually gives me a 35% chance that my bullets will ricochet. But if I were to upgrade it, every level increases the ricochet chance by only 5%. Which in my opinion is too little of an increase to warrant me taking it compared to any other skills in the game currently. Okay, I got what I wanted, which is the minigun from the tank's upgrade. So now my bossing damage is insane, which is ideally what I wanted. So there should not be a reason why I lose this. So I'm gonna take Sugar Rush just in case I get swarmed by bosses. They will essentially just keep giving me killing frenzies whenever I kill a boss. Upgrade the minigun again. You can see that I keep randomly taking damage because there's just essentially it is a bullet hell, so there's so many things happening on the screen at once. Like you can see this random projectile flying. If you're not really paying attention, you just keep taking cheap damage. Eventually, you suddenly realize that you're low HP. Let's take the military upgrade again. I can actually upgrade the military upgrade, so I'll take the killing frenzy just to run there. We're able to wave clear everything on the way. Take another minigun. Military upgrade. I'll take the one at the bottom right. Okay, do I want health regen again? Probably not, right? I think I'll go for ability duration on sword. Just to have the turrets out longer. Take more health, take more health. Okay, another free level is coming. Okay, maxed out the minigun. So now I'm only left with Engineer's main weapon, which is not maxed yet. So now I'll work on Engineer's weapon. And once all three of their weapons are maxed, I'm pretty much unstoppable as long as I don't take unnecessary damage like I am right now. Of course, anything happen because this is a roguelite after all. So you can see the bosses are spawning. I kill him to get a killing frenzy. And you see another boss is here. So yeah, I kill it and then my killing frenzy refreshes again, which is why this perk is actually so good. Upgrade the EMP, I guess. We're at the 17-minute mark, so there'll be a lot of elites and bosses spawning right now. So I have to pay attention quite a bit. So go landmines just for one level. Another gear, really good. Oh, it's all, in my opinion, not really good. Oof. Do I bother with this? This is probably too late. Ability duration increase with pickup range. I don't really have extra pickup range either, so I'll reroll again. Ooh, walkie-talkie might be good. I don't really want a defensive item, so I'll probably take walkie-talkie. So now I have even more ability area and duration, so my turrets basically stay up even longer. Walkie-talkie is basically every level I have here is essentially stats. So in the late game, walkie-talkie is amazing. Okay, see that basically this late into the run, there are so many bosses spawning that the, what's this called? I guess the killer sugar cube or something. It's basically like amazing. Like it's almost permanently up. You see, I refreshed it again. I'm just getting swarmed by the bosses. Now I got a plasma gun. This is a new gun that was added in the recent update. And personally, I used it once and I think I actually really like it. So I'll upgrade attack speed on the minigun. We have to shoot faster to kill the bosses faster. With a killing frenzy, nice, nice, nice. I just destroyed 3 bosses instantaneously. Okay, it's getting dicey a bit now. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can make my way towards some health pickups. We have to survive. Maybe I'll make my way to the magnet over there. To finish the Fury Unleashed. Get a magnet upgrade. Upgrade the electric turret. To a greater radius. Okay, so there's a lot of bosses spawning now. I want to clear the bosses to reduce the clutter. But these bosses can almost one-shot me, which is not good. Ideally, I don't want to get hit by them, so I want to kill them as fast as possible. There's an SOS signal. It's currently 30 seconds left. Okay, Stone Skin is amazing. It basically just lets me take 1 damage only for any source of damage. So it essentially makes me invulnerable for that duration. Upgrade electric turret again. As you can see, my killing frenzy is almost permanently up, so I'm just laser beaming anything down. This is such an amazing run. And as you can see, we're at the 57, 58, 59, and now we're at the 20-minute mark. And as you can see, the run is basically over. So that's pretty much how a run in this game goes about. So you start with 1 character, you basically pick between 2 other characters again. Then you have a team of 3, and then you upgrade your weapons, you have some gears. And then, yep, that's basically how the run is. After a run, you basically get EXP based on how many times you've picked that character's skills. And then with the level ups that you've gotten, they basically are skill points on your tree. So this is the general tree, which is basically from collecting cash in the run. And then I'll probably just increase damage, even more damage. And for sword, as you can see, I'm almost maxed out everything. I'll just add the crit damage batch, so I'll probably use that from now on. I've not seen the super shotgun before, so I don't really want to upgrade it. Probably upgrade this for the cooldown reduction. And then for engineer, I've been liking the plasma gun a lot, but I want to max his batch for now. So I've managed to max these two batch recently, which is what I'll be using most of the runs. But yeah, so basically this is it. So every time you run, every time you go into a run, you basically gain skills that you can use to upgrade your characters in the skill tree itself. So essentially, this is your progression system in the game. You basically upgrade your skills and your weapons, which makes your future runs feel better, and you basically delete stuff faster. And then there is also, character unlocks and stuff like that. So currently my mechanic is now on 1148 more before I unlock this new character. These other characters are also unlockable. I think you only start with 4 characters, these first 4 characters, and then the other 4 are unlocked through various ways, like maybe like clearing a stage or something like that. But yeah, this is basically overall what another Zombie Survivors is about. It's a roguelike zombies, basically just a shoot 'em up sort of time waster that I think a lot of people will enjoy. It's currently still in early access, so there's a lot of stuff and a lot of improvements that could be made to the game, and they are trying to make improvements in the game. They have been doing a lot of like skill balancing. They also added a character. They're gonna add a map soon, and they added new weapons to the characters to make the characters feel fresh again. But yeah, I think this game has a lot of potential currently, and it's a game that is still progressing. So if you guys enjoy the game, you can try out the game itself. And yeah, that's it for this video or walkthrough of this game, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next game.